Hello, everybody. I'm Mr. Deadman. Welcome to Rant and Chill. On this channel, I like to rant and I like to chill. Here we're going to be chilling and be talking about Love Bites Judgment Day and asking, what is this song really about? What's going on with it? If you like that sort of thing, make sure you press the like button, share, and subscribe, and check out the other videos regarding Love Bites and maybe other bands that you may like Baby Metal, Nemophila, Bandmate, and so forth. So, Judgment Day is the most recent single from Love Bites at the time of this recording, and it is an absolutely amazing song. But Judgment Day, for what? For whom? Like, what is this song talking about? What is it, about, really? Is it judgment for oneself, a judgment for the evil within that wants to corrupt you? But if that's the case, what is this evil entity? These are things we're going to explore a little bit in this video. But let's talk about this song. I love how in the introduction you have Fami being introduced with her bass tapping. You have that bass tapping with the backdrop of the gritty, dark, droning guitars. They're just sort of doing this ominous churn. And then it all shatters to a bold and powerful sound of heavy guitars, bright synths, and thunderous drums. And with this sweet combination, the stage is set. We're about to witness an intense battle against good and evil. A battle characterized by even the way the main riff ascends and descends, as if mirrored by a dark spirit that wants to pull the melodic tones deeper into dark notes. This song combines the best things of power metal. The best things of power metal being like the world-building chords, are the best things of thrash metal being the aggressive guitars, and of course speed metal with, speed. And the chorus is absolutely amazing, uplifting. When the chorus comes in, I don't know about you, but I feel like the skies have opened up and a heavenly rays are falling upon the earth as if to cast judgment. But this song isn't like that. This song, you would think with other songs like Glory, Glory to the World, or The Crusade, or Holy Wars, that there might be this Judgment Day might be biblical in nature, but it's not. It's not. I think what's going on here in this song is that this judgment is on an individual level, a struggle between good and evil of oneself, a shadow self, a double, a nemesis, if you were. Kind of like Robert Stevenson's Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. And then the doctor isolates his darker side of his nature and finds out that his primal savage self is actually the dominant self, the real self. Or basically like Edgar Allan Poe's William Wilson, believing that a debauched young man is a shadow by a lookalike who seems intent on revealing his former crimes. Let's take a look at the lyrics of this song here real fast. So it opens up with never live, never die, never end, nowhere to go. In this line, who's being referenced? What's going on? Never live, never die, never end, nowhere to go. What doesn't live, doesn't die, and will never end? Well, there's a few things. Maybe there's time itself. It will continue to be until it can't, but it will continue to be forever. Time is timeless. Never live, never die. Well, if it's something that's never going to die, then it doesn't really live. It could be like a spirit. This is going to be kind of more spiritual, something that lives on after the body is gone. Maybe it's a dark entity of somewhere. It says nowhere to go. Now that other line, nowhere to go, at the end of this line, could be reference to when Asami sings that in her glorious, wonderful voice. It could be reference to herself or to the character she's singing about having nowhere to go. It could also be reference to the evil entity, which I believe it is an evil entity or a shadow self or double or nemesis of some sort, that and it has nowhere to go other than to fulfill its purpose, which is to try to corrupt as much as possible. And then it goes on every night, everywhere, everything around me. What is right? What is wrong? What is clear? Who's to decide? So let's look at this. Every night, everywhere, everything around me. So this darkness she's referring to, this thing that doesn't live, doesn't die, never ends, is around her. It's a presence that's around her. What is right? What is wrong? What is clear? Who's to decide? So she's conflicted. She's already being kind of corrupted in a way. She doesn't really know if she should fall into this darkness, this dark self, if she should let herself be succumb to it, you know? And we see this reference in the music video where our ladies of Love Bites have their shadow selves, their shadow versions, as if this was like the Legend of Zelda, the Adventures of Link, I should say, where there is a dark goth shadow version of themselves, and they're playing with that, or along with them, or even sometimes against them, and it's kind of interesting. Goes on to say, hide and seek, truth or dare, playing dead, chased by evil. So this line's definitely more direct. I think it gives my interpretation here some evidence or some weight to it by the way it ends, chased by the evil. She's chased by the evil. Now, of course, this could be literal, or it could be, a metaphor. I'm going to go with more of a literal. I think this song is painting a horror scene, something from a horror movie or horror literature. It seems like it is as literal as, let's say, like Shadowmaker. I think Shadowmaker was more direct in its imagery with, I think it's about the same. I see the dark tones in this. I see the gothic atmosphere in this song. Hide and seek, so she's running away from this entity. Truth or dare, but she's being, once again, conflicted. Does she really want to run? Does she really want to hide? Maybe she wants to. Maybe she's willing to take the dare. Maybe she's willing to just, I guess, give up and let the evil consume her. See, running and know my time. Each tick of the clock's ticking down. This is the life I live. So she knows her time is running out. She knows that she's not going to be able to outrun this thing forever. Whatever it is that's chasing her. And she goes on. Who survives? Who's against? Who's to pay? I wait it out. Okay, so in this line, we get a sense that there is this conflict. There is this struggle. And it also involves other people. Who survives? Meaning like a general who, like in a general sense, like as far as people goes. So who survives? Who's against? Who's to pay? Okay? But she waits it out. She's trying to wait out. She doesn't want to be part of this conflict. She doesn't want this. She wants to just run and hide. But the problem is her time is running out. She doesn't have anywhere else to go, and she's going to have to face this. And it carries on the next line, up and down, in and out, left to right. Answers are nowhere. Once again, emphasizing the sense that like she's lost. There's nowhere to go. There's a struggle here. And what do you see in this world full of insanity? So the world around her has gone mad. The world around her seems to have embraced this corruption. Okay. And she's still fighting it. She's still trying to run away from it. And it continues on. Whether we come to ask what's waiting us, don't look away. This is the truth. Don't look away. Turn around and look at it in the eyes. It is a dark entity, and now it's your time. You have to fight it. You either fight it or you don't. If you run away, you're just going to tire yourself out. So this is when the chorus comes in, the magnificent chorus. Rise. This is Judgment Day. This is Judgment Day. Rise. Get up off your knees. Get on your feet. Pick up that sword. Rise against this shadow self that's following you. This double, this imposter, this doppelganger. Fight it. You either fight it and you win, you fight it or you lose. But either way, you fought. You tried as much as you can. You give it your all. There's a theme here in the chorus and in the song that something as like love, an emotion like love, will help battle this force, combat this force. Love and compassion. I mean, I think when you look at the lyrics and you watch the music video and you listen to the melodic structure of the song, I really do see that Judgment Day is a song about the struggle of oneself, the good and evil within you. Now, whether you believe in good and evil or morality or spirits or God or any of that stuff, that doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter what you believe in. Look at the lyrics, listen to the music, watch the music video, and what is it saying? What is it trying to say? You could say, no, it's kind of, I instantly thought of Legend of Zelda, The Adventures of Link, of the Shadow, but then it was kind of like, there also is like a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde thing, in that they do seem like these other halves could be evil, but we don't really see how evil they are. We know that Asami is running away from hers. I think it's a powerful song. I think it's a very intriguing message and very interesting. I like the horror theme of it all, the very gothic environment, atmosphere that it creates. Love Bites Judgment Day is probably going to go down as one of my favorites, most definitely. And one thing I'm going to ask you as I wrap this up is, what about you? What do you think Love Bites Judgment Day means? And just different interpretations, I suppose. Like, I took a more literal approach. You could probably take a more metaphorical approach and be like, well, it's not really about an evil self. It's really about just the struggle within, with dealing with, I guess, vices and all that. Okay. I can see that. Anyway, with that said, you guys take it easy and have a good one.